Hello everyone. I hope everybody is having a good day today. And are you working on something amazing? If you're new to my channel, you are on Tony's Witchy Arts and Crafts, and I'm Tony. Hi, hello. If you like my content, please give me a thumbs up. It lets me know that you love and like my content. And if you're new and you have not subscribed to my channel, please do. I would love to have you. And if you like to follow along on my content or my progress on whatever project I'm on at the current, then please hit that notification bell so you can get notified. And from time to time, I do giveaways too. So again, if you want to be notified when I do those giveaways, hit that notification bell, people. Thank you so much. Alright, so I am still working on the Witch's Bookshelf. Miniature Witch's Bookshelf. So, this is where we left off at. You need a pretty... It's getting there. I forgot to glue on some small details yesterday that I wanted them to be painted black too. So there's going to be some details I'm going to glue on, and they're not going to match the blackness until I paint them black. So I'm going to do a lot of that today. And off camera, I poked holes in the back. So I don't know if the camera can see that, but there's a hole there, and then down here, hole, and then hole. And the reason is I'm going to be taking some fairy lights and I'm going to be threading them through. So I needed holes in the back. So I could thread that in there. Isn't that cool? And so there's going to be some up here. They'll come out the back side and then back down through this bottom part in here. Okay. So the fairy lights will shine this up down here and then shine this up down here, which I'm going to put some blocks back there, paint them black, put them down there. So when the light, well, you'll see. When the light is on, it'll shine back behind the blocks upwards. So I'll have like potion bottles here and then potion bottles sitting on top of the blocks. So the light will be shining behind the bottles too. So I think that's going to be really cool and fun. And I think I might have I'm going to make a little lamp up here and make sure a fairy light comes up underneath it inside. So there's going to be a lot of tiny little details I'm going to have to do to accomplish my image I have in my head. I decided to take some of this really thin, I think it's cord. Okay, it's all tied up. I was gifted a whole bag of this stuff, different colors. And I wanted, you know, you see very old cabinets kind of have like that really fine detailed carved wood look on the edges. Well, I kind of want that. And it did not matter what color I made this cord because it's going to get painted black anyways. Everything that I glue on will get painted black first. And then I'm going to do like a dry brush over everything to give like the high points, highlights, and stuff like that. So, yeah. So all this will get glued on. Like I might even put it up here, along there. Oh yeah, that's gonna look really cool. And then I pulled these out because I wanted this to look like it's got nails or rivets or something in them. So those will get glued on too, and it doesn't matter what color I'm using because they're all going to get painted black. Okay. So I just braided a bunch of cord. We're going to glue that on today. Try to glue the rivets on. Try to paint my blocks. I'm going to try to squeeze a lot in today. I might have to make a part. What is this? This video will be part 4, and then I might need to make another one later, part 5. And then here's the little book. I glued a bunch of pages together right here on the spine, and so they're all glued together. I even made some that kind of like fold out. Okay, so we're going to glue that in now so it can set and dry. And of course I'm going to have to make probably a dozen more of these books, different colors. Might even make some different sizes too. So books will go on this shelf. I'm going to make some scrolls. Scrolls will go on this shelf. Potion bottles. Yes. Okay. So I'm gluing my pages in. We're just going to let that set. Okay. Now, let's paint the blocks real quick. Because I'm going to need this to dry too. So, somebody on my last video asked what kind of glue do I use? Now, I do have multiple glues in here, but it seems like the only glue that I like to use on every project is this. It's this E6000 fabric fix or fabric tacky almost like, but it works on every surface I've ever used it, like metal, wood, fabric, paper, like plastic. It dries clear. It dries really hard, like you don't have to worry about your projects falling apart, and it has no scent. That's what I like really good about it. I'm really sensitive to like really strong smells, so I don't wear a whole lot of perfume unless it's really light scented, and I don't paint my nails because the nail polish, it gives me migraines. So I really love that this glue doesn't have a scent, so I use that. So there you guys, now you know. I gotta paint my blocks here. And these are just gonna go inside the bookshelf. So I'm just gonna paint those real quick so I can set those aside. I don't even have to paint the bottom because it's gonna get glued in. Okay. Oh, and happy September 1st. Happy September 1st, everyone. Are you excited? Fall's coming. Can you guys believe it was 110 yesterday in Boise, Idaho? Oh my gosh, it was so hot. And I'm a little shocked that it's getting that hot towards the end of August. Usually it starts winding down. I'm pretty sure we probably broke a record for our area yesterday. So I'm very messy with this. can be kind of messy with these because they're going to be all covered up anyways eventually. Because they'll be glued inside the shelf there, and then I think I might use some of, what is this stuff called, guys? I keep forgetting. Some of this will probably be glued in on the shelves too. So the blocks will be covered up, so it doesn't matter if they're messy. They're just more for like height for each bottle. Okay, so those are painted. Okay, and inside on the very back of the shelves, I'm also gonna put some decorated paper. So I gotta cut them to size, I gotta ink the edges, maybe even distress them a little because it's supposed to look old. Alright, let me clean my hands off here. Oh, getting low on my baby wipes. My daughter and I are gonna make a trip to the dollar store on Saturday. I gotta get some more two-sided tape. And I gotta get some doggy treats, some baby wipes, got a list of things. Probably should get some more glue sticks too for my glue gun. Okay, let's see. Let's start gluing this ribbon on it if I can. Or it's like cord, more like a cord. Okay. Now the ends are tied, so it wouldn't come unraveled on me. But I'm just gonna glue like a portion of it down here, and once it's dried, then I can cut that knot off, and you won't see it. You won't see it on here. I really love making stuff like this. I really do. Told my daughter I wanted a dollhouse kit for Christmas. Probably a 24 scale, or yeah, it's 1/24 scale. That's what I like. It's slightly smaller than a full size dollhouse. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna pause because I feel like this part's gonna take a little long. I'm gonna pause and then I'll come back after I get all the trim on, okay? Alright, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. That took a little longer than I would like. I think I was at that for a good 30 minutes. In my head, it was gonna turn out so much better than I thought. But and this is what I'm running into trouble with, as I had to glue these on and then cut the ends, right? Excuse me. It wanted to fray. See? And the more I mess with, the worse it gets. So I'm just gonna let it dry completely, and then just go in with something sharp and very carefully cut off the frayed ends. So a heads up, if you're trying this and you want a braided look, if you're using the same cord as I am, put some super glue, like, you know, the fast acting super glue, you know, the stuff that like you can't get your fingers apart. Put that on the very ends. Like when you go to cut it, put it on the very ends. I was looking everywhere. Apparently I'm out. I don't have any super glue at all, so I couldn't do that. So for these, I don't want to struggle anymore with that because it'll just make me so mad. I might go in with just a different texture and just have like a thin line. And again, it doesn't matter if anything matches right now because everything's going to get painted black. Everything's going to have that first coat of black, just a base coat, and then we will go over the top with all my fine detail painting and stuff. Okay, so I'm going to stop with that trim because it was frustrating me. And we're just going to go ahead and start gluing little details on. So, okay, I have two different sizes here. And I'll just prop it up a little bit. There we go. Or let's see if we can go this way. Can you guys see that? Alright, so I'm just gonna pour a bunch of this out. Again, it does not matter what they look like because they're just gonna get painted black. And I'm just gonna start gluing these on. Hopefully this part's not gonna frustrate me. Why I had you guys paused though, I did receive a secret package from, what did it say? Secret Sister. So I received my first package from my Secret Sister swap. So I will probably be doing another video showing that off today. So I don't know how far apart I should put these. Usually when making a project like this, the first few steps kind of looks weird, doesn't it? I think it's like halfway through the project, then you start to see everything come together. And like I said, I've got a vision in my head, what I think it's going to turn out like. Usually 85% of the time I can achieve that. Alright, I think this might take a little long too, so I'm going to pause. But you guys can see what I'm doing here. Alright. Can you guys see? So I'm just going to glue those all the way around. And then the bigger ones I'm going to put like right here as like big. I think I even might put some on the sides too. So let me get those glued on and then I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Alright, so while I had you guys paused, I glued all those little things on. You can see. Okay. And then I finished gluing some twine in the middle. It was some baker's twine that was gifted to me. I know it looks funny right now. It is not going to look like this when I'm all done with it, because when the glue's all dry, I'm going to trim these corners off, and then everything is going to get painted black, so it's everything, because this is not the look I'm going for. It's kind of cool, but yeah, it's not. No. Okay, so we're going to set this aside while it's drying. I'm going to check on our book here. this is how it's looking so far. Pages are glued in, and it can be put on the shelf when it's ready. So I have a whole bunch more that I need to do, but I'll do that off camera because I've already showed you guys. And the one thing I did want to do on camera is make some scrolls. So we're gonna do a purple one and a white one. Well, I'm using white paper, but I'm gonna just distress it up so it looks old. I just gotta figure out how long these need to be. Just taking a box. It's just about 1.5 inch. Okay. So I'm gonna measure this. Alright, so all I'm doing is just making sure that the width of it is 1.5 inch. Okay. Doesn't matter how long, just once it's all rolled up, it's got to be able to fit on the shelf. So, let's see, how am I going to do this? Let's find a pen. I'm kind of just going to roll it up real quick, just get it started. And I'm just like making it look old, right? Just getting the curl started, and then I'm gonna distress the heck out of this here. Actually, I want to try to burn some of the edges first. Okay, so this will be my outside here. Alright, if you do this technique, please be extremely careful. Like, you barely, just barely. Okay. See, just barely. I don't even have to do this all over, just that first half that's going to be on the outside of the scroll. There. See, that's all you need to do, okay? The rest of it you can ink up to your heart's delight. And you don't even have to do the inside if you don't want. Just make sure that you've inked that very tip, because that's what's going to show when it's all rolled up. Okay. Now, I don't want it that stiff, so I'm kind of just going to crinkle the paper. I almost want just a little black. Like, yeah. We're just making it look really old. Just barely taken. I'm not even gonna open my ink pad and give it some more. I'm just okay. Now we're gonna roll that back up. I think it might need just a little more something. I wish I had a darker brown. Okay, I think that should do it. So let's roll this up one more time. There we go. Oh, you might have to. Yeah, I think you're gonna have to ink that inside edge. Damn it. Because when I take the pen out, you can see it. Make it look old. It doesn't need to look pretty, it just needs to look dark on the inside. There we go. Okay, let's do this one more time. Okay. Maybe, you know what? I'm gonna try it. The edges just look way too pretty when I roll it up. So I think at least one side, the side that's gonna stay out. Okay, let's see. Maybe it needs like a few little tears too. I mean, you really gotta make your paper look old, like these scrolls have been through heck. Okay. Sorry if this is a little boring right now. Sometimes things are just trial and error. Okay, I kind of like the look of that a little bit better. I'm gonna scrunch it in the middle a little. Yeah. There we go. So now I just need to find some string for that. Should we do black? Got this Hold on. Come on. God, my scissors are pretty shitty. Okay, so I just got some black thread. There we go. Just make sure it's tight so it doesn't come unraveled. And then just cut those short. There we go. Then you can curl up an edge. Let's see. It's gonna sit on the bookshelf. Let's see, this should be dry enough to touch it. Let's go on the bookshelf just like that, and I'll have a whole bunch right there. And then all across the bottom here will be books. I'll make them different colors and different heights. But yeah, just a whole bunch of little tiny steps to do. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop there for today. I might make another video later. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed, and have a good day.